Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Nick Gray, and today we're doing another smartphone camera comparison with the Samsung Galaxy S25 and comparing that with the iPhone 16 Pro. Now, as I do in all of these smartphone comparisons, everything you see in this video is recorded on these two devices, so keep an eye on the bottom of the screen to see which device and which cameras from that device are being used for the photos and videos that you see. With that, let's get to it to see how these two devices perform in everyday use. Let's take a look. Now, when it comes to the camera specs, the iPhone 16 Pro does have the advantage here when compared to the Samsung, with 3 cameras on the back, 48 megapixel for the primary, 48 megapixels for the ultra wide, and then a 12 megapixel camera for the 5x periscope on the back. And then up front, a 12 megapixel selfie camera that can record 4K video at 60 FPS, as can all of the cameras on the back of the phone. And then when it comes to the Galaxy S25, we also have a triple camera setup on the back here with a 50 megapixel primary sensor, 10 megapixel 3x telephoto, and then a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera there. And then flipping things over to the front, we also have a 12 megapixel sensor there, 4K video at up to 60 frames per second from all of the cameras, though that main sensor on the back can also record 8K video at 30 FPS. But let's take a quick break to talk about the sponsor for today's video. This is the TORRAS PolarCircle wireless charger that takes things to a whole new level with a built-in stand that allows you to charge your phone in pretty much any orientation, while also doubling as a stand to prop up your phone. But it gets even better than that, since this has a built-in fan that's paired with a cooling plate, which significantly reduces the overall heat of the phone while it's charging wirelessly, and even giving you a little bit of a performance boost if you're using it while gaming. It supports Qi 2, which is 22% faster than Apple's original wireless charging standard. And then there's the Icenano Fold Pro. Both feature TORRAS' cooling charging technology, protecting your phone's battery health. I have to say, this looks really great with a translucent exterior shell, but it's also 40% smaller than Apple's original charger, while still delivering 30-watt charging speeds, which will give your iPhone a 35% power boost in just 10 minutes. For details on both of these chargers, the TORRAS PolarCircle wireless charger or the Icenano Fold Pro, check out the link in the video description below. And now, let's get back to that camera comparison. And this here is a look at video capture side by side on both of these devices, starting off with the ultra wide cameras on the back of the phone, moving into that main sensor, which on the iPhone is slightly bigger. It does look like we have some better dynamic range here from the iPhone as well. But then moving into the 3x telephoto on the Samsung, 2x digital crop on the iPhone. But then if you wanted to get a little bit closer, the iPhone does have that 5x periscope camera that gets in significantly closer than what you can get with the Galaxy S25. When it comes to video capture from the selfie cameras, honestly, the iPhone's been leaps and bounds ahead of the competition for years. But Samsung was one of the first to introduce 4K video on the Android side from the selfie camera. Now that you can do 4K 60, it's really nice. But overall, the video quality between these two devices from the selfie camera does look pretty similar on the displays. It honestly comes down to just what your preference is overall. The iPhone might technically be a little bit better, but let me know in the comments which one you prefer, because looking at the screens, it's really hard to tell which one is coming out ahead. the last year or so, I've shared some videos of this construction project going up not too far from my house, but unfortunately it caught fire about a month and a half ago and now is going to be torn down. It's kind of sad to see such a large building having to go through demolition and then hopefully reconstruction, but it might give us some more photos to take over the next couple years. Now, so far I've been out taking pictures for about an hour now, and looking at the results on the screens of these two devices, I'm really having a hard time to see if there's any real significant difference between the two. Yes, the iPhone does have a larger sensor for its main camera and a better periscope camera. That's definitely true, but it is also $200 more expensive. So the question is, would you rather pay $800 and get the cameras on the Galaxy S25 or pay $1,000 and get the results from what you get with the iPhone 16 Pro? Let me know in the comments. While it was pretty hard to distinguish between what pictures and videos were better in daylight between these two devices, capturing photos and videos at night should give us a clearer picture about which device comes out ahead. So let's take a look. And what you saw right there was the selfie cameras on both of these devices. But if you want the best video possible, especially in low light conditions, recording with the main camera on the back of the phone is always going to be the best option. So let me know how much better this is compared to what you saw with the selfie cameras on the S25 and the iPhone 16 Pro. Now I'm recording in low light situations with the ultra wide cameras. On the screens, they look pretty similar, though it does look like we have a little bit better dynamic range there with the iPhone. But moving in to that main sensor, you can definitely see that the iPhone has a slight advantage when it comes to the video quality, though I do like the color tones a little bit better on the Samsung. Moving in to the 3x on the Samsung, 2x digital zoom on the iPhone. Then of course being able to go all the way to 5x with the periscope zoom camera definitely gives you much better video quality, especially in low light situations. And that's gonna do it for this camera comparison between the iPhone 16 Pro and the Samsung Galaxy S25. Let me know what you think of the results in the comments below and which device you would rather spend your hard-earned cash on, the $800 Samsung or the $1,000 iPhone. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.